Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing this special edition Black Widow F-150 that's supercharged. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Young Ford here in Ogden for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to the website in the description down below. If you reach out to them or if you stop in, just make sure to mention that Ben Hardy sent you. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a supercharged 5-liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission, puts out 710 horsepower, and then 650 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So first off, this one has matte paint, which I think actually looks really cool. We've got the vents there in the center, and then popping down below, look at the headlight design here. I like the little red trim, and then you got the Black Widow grille here. Red tow hooks there at the bottom. You got the blacked out bumper as well. There's the front. They've got 35s wrapped in 22-inch wheels with this, and then you've got the red Black Widow brake caliper. The wheels look really cool with the overall design. Quite a bit of offset if you ask me, and look at the back one too. Pokes out quite a bit. Anyways, this is lifted. You can see the upgraded springs and all of that. And then you've got the body painted fender flares. You got the Black Widow logo there on the side. Another Black Widow logo down below. Let me give you guys the side profile. See, this truck is huge. Huge, right? Limited there on the side. And then we got the Performance Series Fox shocks as well in the rear. And then I'll give you guys the rest of the view of the rear. Look, F-150 there on the tailgate. Yeah, look at that. Now this leads us inside where we basically just have custom seats. So they're cool looking though. We got like the fancy red stitching throughout. Nice trim. That's the back seats. Also we have power side steps. Quickly take a look at the front. So this is all stock and everything. Ooh, actually Black Widow there and on the floor mat. But yeah, here's the seat. Got the little spider there. But yeah, nice trim all over. Everything else, I mean, there's some red stitching on the center column, so everything else looks stock with this. So with that being said, let's see how this bad boy lifted truck performs. Well, let us set off in this special edition Black Widow. Knock your socks off. Drain your bank account. Right? It's an expensive truck. It is an expensive truck. I'm lucky today. I've reviewed 3 supercharged V8s in one day. I mean, this doesn't happen anymore. Most of the time I'm reviewing turbo 4-cylinder vacuum cleaners and hybrid also vacuum cleaners and electric also vacuum lawnmowers. Electric's more like a lawnmower. But yeah, it's nice to be able to review some real powertrains. So ride quality's pretty good. It's got 22s, big wheel, but shocks help out quite a bit. I just reviewed a Shelby F-150 off-road, and the off-road actually drove better than this. So the shocks, the race series shocks on that F-150 off-road actually make a difference, which is really cool for me to be able to actually experience that in person. Lots of power. Lots of power. It's smooth too. Yeah, that's the nice thing about supercharged V8s is it's just boom. Man, that's a driveway to have to get into. That sucks. Yeah, this is nice. Seats are comfortable. Ooh, that's a GT350, I think. Just sitting there in the middle of the parking lot. Kind of weird. It is Ogden though. Ogden's an interesting place. Lots of beards and tattoos up here. It's like they don't feel welcome in other parts of Utah. So I'm not surprised by that. nice. It really is. It's got this nice punch to it. It's really smooth too. And it's not like it sounds good. It's a V8. It's got nice V8 sounds, but it's not too obnoxious. I think they've balanced this out quite well. So good on Ford for doing that. Yeah, and you can just like idle up stuff. It's pretty impressive. I'm not in Kansas anymore, folks. I have no clue where maybe here. I need to come up to Ogden more often. It's just so far from where I live. Some of the streets up here, a little bit wonky. A little bit wonky. Like this one, this turn here, a little bit wonky. Forgivable though. Oh, that power is so good. Yeah, it definitely bounces a lot more than the Shelby F-150 off-road. So anyways, this is a cool truck. It drives well. It's got great power. And for a lifted truck, you don't really concede too much over stock. It drives pretty similar to stock in terms of the overall ride quality. And the power side steps make it easy to get in and out of. And, you know, these supercharged V8s are, you know, you gotta do some extra maintenancing with them, like with the supercharger and everything. So it's gonna be more expensive than a, you know, an NA50 V8, but they're actually not too bad to maintain, and they're pretty reliable. I would say that from what I've seen, supercharged engines seem to be about as reliable as turbo engines, and sometimes even more reliable, depending on what engine the supercharger is attached to, how much power you're pushing, and all of that. And obviously driving. The nice thing is you don't really stress out stuff as much with this, because you can just do this. Just partial throttle, and it just goes. Let me know your thoughts.